Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Lone Cerberus and this is a playthrough slash walkthrough of Resident Evil Outbreak. Decisions, and this is the base route, the P base route. So, as usual, I'm going to be playing on, as I have throughout the entirety of these playthroughs, I'm going to be playing on easy and infinite, so that you can see, the best way to do it. So if you've seen the last playthrough, the first couple of cutscenes are exactly the same. And again, for Jim, I'm going to go for the good ending, or the best ending that you can get. To be honest, the first 10 minutes of this are exactly the same as the previous playthrough. So head to student managers, student affairs office. And as we're playing as Jim, we do not have a weapon, so avoid the zombie. Remember that I said there's a gun in here, so we can grab that. Into the president's room, not the president's room, general manager's room. President's room's upstairs. Immediately turn right.
Oh my god.
Push button. The clue is there. And the clue to the clue is at the back. Once you've figured out the clue, come up to the clock.
Did you find anything?
And enter the code. Grab the red jewel. And head back out. Into the reception, into the main hall. Again, head over to the Moose, which is at the back of the main hall. Place the red gem in the Moose head. And if you haven't watched the previous run-through, previous walkthrough, it will show you where the brass spectacles are on normal and hard. Once you've got them, head up this floor and go through the door into the second floor passage. Depending on the difficulty will depend on the number of zombies in here. The sideboards are movable, and sometimes they've got things underneath them. Ignore the door on the left for now. Go through the door on your right, character's left. In the drawing room, you will find some heals, brass spectacles, and you'll also occasionally find, depending on the difficulty again, a handgun. Go through the door into the president's room. That flash you just seen under the couch there, that is a handgun magazine for the gun that Jim is carrying. Head to the fireplace.
Oh my god.
And pull the blue cord.
Did you find it?
Occasionally, and it is completely RNG based, a zombie will burst out that door. Obviously not this time.
Did you find anything? Here's what I...
Once you pulled the cord, go back to the passageway and go through to the door opposite.
Hurry up.
If you're playing as Cindy, you can skip all the pulling, cord pulling and stuff. Play that piano, and that will cause the
Oh my god.
gem hand to lower. Head back out of the door and turn right.
We have to go!
At the end of this passageway, you will find a statue. Put spectacles on. It will open up a hidden door. Inside this hidden door, you will find testing passage A, and on the catwalk you will find a weapon, and again, depending on the difficulty, will depend on the weapon you find. Because I'm playing on easy, I'll find a grenade launcher. Head to the end of the wall and climb down. Turn round. Run to the end of this passage. Open up the door. As soon as you go through the door, turn left. You will find a memo there. You have to pick the memo up. You can't ignore this one. So pick up the memo. 284. There are 4 combinations for that code. Once you picked it up, turn round. Follow this passage to the door on the left. It's a one-way door. You can only go through it from this side. Back to the main hall.
Is there no way to open
Turn
this?
right, head back to the moose head. Place the blue gem in the moose eye. Turn round and go through the door you just opened up. Once you've gone through the door, head down the stairs.
Isn't there anything we...
Let this cutscene play. In this room you'll find a number of things. You need to look for and read the memos though. It's a total of 3. Conveniently they all flash. Basically tells you how to create daylight. It tells you how to do the steps to create daylight, and then that is the elevator code that you will need. A couple of special items in there if you want them as well. Once you're done with this room, head back up the stairs, out the door, turn to the character's left.
Did you find it?
And head to the door in the corner over here. Go on through, and right in front of you you will find the computer that activates the elevator. Now that we know the code,
find it?
4, 2.
Hey there.
Activate the elevator. In these lockers, you'll find some interesting things. If you're playing as Alyssa, one of these lockers has a weapon in it. Again, depending on the difficulty, will depend on the weapon. Once you're ready, go and call the elevator. Step on through. Now, because we are doing the P base route, we're going to B to F. Head down. And here you will find George. If you speak to George, he will give you some heals if you need them, even if you just want to talk to him.
Excuse me.
So take the antivirus if you want it or not. When you're ready, climb down the ladder into the sewers. Now, once again, depending on the difficulty, you'll either find nothing down here, or you will find some zombies. It's amazing the amount of times in Outbreak you end up in the sewers. Turn right, go through the double gates. There is usually a zombie or two in here. Take it out. Well, get up until you head. Okay. Why is Jim not climbing? Climb the ladder.
Hello there.
There is a zombie at the end of this passage, so get ready to take it out. Now this bit can get a little bit confusing. Because of the cameras, it gets confusing. Once you're in access way A, run forward and turn to the character's right. Obviously taking out any zombies you come across along the way.
Hey there.
Head all the way along access way B, through the door here, to the underground tunnel. Carry on down through this door.
Hey.
Now in this room you will come across the enemies for this level. There are a few things to note. There's a couple of pickups in here. If you go in this door here, this is actually a bathroom, and usually it's got a high-powered weapon in here. You will need it. Once you start crossing this bridge, you activate a cutscene. So for the base route, the hunters are your enemies. They do much more damage than the wasps, and they have a one-shot kill. Head towards the fence. What you're looking for is the key with the red tag. Grab it, run back across the bridge. Now it's entirely up to you whether you take them out now or whether you wait, but you will need to take out the hunters. Don't do what Kevin is doing right now, because the hunters have got a massively good jump, as they always have had, and they will take you out with one shot. They will knock you into the water. If you see one, shoot it with the grenade, preferably, because that's normally a 1 or 2 shot kill normally. Okay, they are released now, so you have to be careful through every door. Head back along the access ways. When you get to access way A, go straight ahead. Keep following the path ahead. Do not turn off. All the way along. And through this room here. In here, you will find, well, it says shed. But in here, you'll find a high-powered weapon and a couple of other bits and pieces. Right. Make sure. Might as well. Down this corner you'll find a zombie, take it out, and head through the door on the right. In here there's quite a lot of stuff, but the machine that you're looking for is this one here. There is at least one capsule here, but it is missing its lid. Don't use it because it doesn't work.
Here's what I'm thinking.
In the corner here, you'll find the door that you need to use the key with the red tag on. Unlock it, go through. Make sure you have a high-powered weapon, or the highest power weapon you have. Into the water tank. Drop down. You will find at least one, sometimes two hunters here. It's the first time I've ever seen it do that. Take it out. Definitely take that one out because you will be coming back through here twice. Climb up the ledge here. Kevin's decided to go for a swim for some reason. Release the lock, which is actually that door over there. Head back out of the water tank. And head back to where you had the cutscene with the hunters. So through this office, out the grey door, turn left. And follow the passageway all the way down. Turn left here. Go through the door, following the passageway, through the door, through the door again, usually a hunter that stood there. Decided to be in the water this time. Didn't have to take that hunter out, could have just run past it, but like I say, normally he stood in the way. So you might remember where Kevin decided to inch his way across the water on the pipe. That is where we have to go and what we have to do now. Now this is where we have to be careful with the hunters. Cannot rely on Kevin to take out the hunter whilst we're doing this. And again, this is kind of luck based, kind of RNG based. So I managed to get across. There is at least, but there it is. definitely going to take it out, because if I don't, then it's going to make life a lot harder.
What the hell is
On the next pipe that we have to shimmy across. Okie dokie. Once we're down here, ignore the ladder in front of us. Turn around, drop down the box, head up that, head on up, and head through the door on the right. In this room, you will find several useful things. I tend to grab the antivirus at this point because you can see how high it's got. Still in the low 20s, but it's still high enough. Head through. Take out the hunter. Run on through. Follow the corridor round and jump up, spamming the X button to climb yourself up onto this ledge. Head on through. You will find a sealed reagent case there. Grab it, head back out of the door, turn to the right, and jump into the water tank.
Did you find anything?
Climb up and head back through the only door you can go through. Stand in front of the machine with the blue screen. Use the case. No, that's the grenade launcher. Why are you not activating? There we go.
Hey there. Aye.
Right.
What I'm thinking.
From here, you've got two choices. You can either head back to where the hunters were, or you can head back to George. Regardless of which way you go,
Hey.
you have to go down to B4F, because for some reason the other character heads back the long way. I don't know why. The reason I'm doing it this way is because we need to activate, we need to play the cutscene that introduces us to Tyrant, so it's not so much of a surprise. So head back across the pipes. Yes, I know it seems like a long and tedious way of doing things. Kind of is. I will agree.
Here's what I'm thinking.
where I said ignore the ladder last time, this time we're going to climb up the ladder. And we're going to get the same cutscene that we had before when we got the poison.
Target is closing in! Alright, come on.
The thing's too huge. These 9mm are useless.
Almost got him. Hold on!
Calm down. You must give me your blood.
Hey, something's wrong. So, let's regain our distance then. What the? You!
Impressive. I won't underestimate it next time. It must be going to the man. Might as well set it up. Just in case.
Once the cutscene's played, climb out of the ladder. And turn round. Go all the way to the other end of the back square. And out this second door on the right. Make sure you are in at least yellow caution. If you're not, there's some heals there. Again, depending on the difficulty. Follow the steps down. All the way down. Once you're on this boardwalk, listen out for the sharks. Do not stop to pick anything up, because you will die that way. There. Reasons I don't like Jim. Again! Wow! See if we can make it a third time.
Hey there. Hey, hey!
Should. Yeah, I'm still fine. Okay. Go through the door. And this is the room where George was. He's still alive for now. You don't have to do that bit that I just did. It just helps in the long run. Go to the elevator. You'll need to go to B4F to begin with before you go up. And you'll need to make your way through here. This is where the spiders are. So remember to dodge if you need to. Take that spider out.
Hey! Here, let me help you. Come on!
Need to go through this tunnel, into this tunnel. And there's Yoko. Yoko check that Yoko has the poison. She does. Head back out into the access waterway.
Go!
Be attacked by the spider. I will have my revenge.
Come on!
Drop down.
Did you find
Head all the way back.
Did you find it?
Finally.
Did you find it? Any progress yet?
Is there no way to open
Back
this?
to the elevator. Now again, you have the choice here of whether you go to the 3rd floor first or the 1st floor first. If you go to the 3rd floor first, you can put the capsules in the reagent machine straight away. But you will need to come back and take on the tyrant separately. However, I'm going to do it this way. So I've gone to the 1st floor. I'm going to go through this door into the entrance hall. Don't bother trying to take on the tyrant. He's unkillable at this point. Run forward. If you've got Yoko with you, normally he targets Yoko. Normally. Run forward. Through this corridor. Through the next corridor. Follow the corridor round to the left. Now again, depending on the difficulty will depend on whether dogs jump through the windows or not. So round to the left. Round to the left again.
Hey there! Hi!
Out the door.
Shit!
So in this passage, you need to stand in front of this switch. Prime yourself. And then you've got to get the timing right on that. You've got to stand in the right place and get the timing right. Once you've picked up the blood, do not hang around. Head back through the one-way door to the entrance hall. And go back to the elevator. Once you're at the elevator, go up to the 3rd floor.
Yeah. Ha!
Go through the only door that's up here. In this room you'll find various heals and ammo. But what you're really looking for is this door on the left. Go through it. There's a couple of special items in here if you want them. But you're looking for the reagent machine here.
Hi!
I hope Yoko isn't dead. She's not. Good.
I need that, man.
This is it.
Grab
Listen.
the 3 vials. Put them in the reagent machine. That will start up. You'll then get a cutscene. If you came up to this room before getting the T-blood, this door will be locked.
Did you find
However, it's now unlocked. Go on through it. In this room you will find several useful things, including some hunters that you will see in file 2, and you'll also find some useful weapons. Once you've done what you want to do here, head through the plastic curtain to the next room.
My apologies for this place being so hectic. I have been monitoring your progress from here. I am grateful for your assistance. Daylight is it. The only resource against the T-virus. I cannot give it over to Umbrella. They're the ones responsible for the catastrophe which has befallen the city. In retrospect, that entire T project was a total disaster. Brute force should not be the only criterion for a weapon. It must also be beautiful, unique, and godlike. You will also assist me. You're going to play with my ultimate creation. Yoko, it's been 2 years. Oh, but you might not know that. After all, what happened was so terrible. I think you'd want to erase it from your memory.
Farewell.
Okay, once the cutscene's ended and you get back control of your character, run forward to the desk. On this side, you'll reactivate the reagent. On the other side, you'll open up all the locks. Head back to where you were creating the vaccine, the daylight vaccine. Now, this next bit depends on which ending you want. If you want the best ending for each character, you have to use the daylight virus, the daylight antivirus on yourself, and you have to escape with one. You can also use one on the final tyrant, but you have to have one. You have to inject one into yourself, and you have to have one in your possession to get the best ending. To get the average ending, you have to use the daylight on yourself and escape. Again, using daylight on the final tyrant is optional. To get the bad ending, just leave and make sure that all the characters are still that you're playing with are still alive. 4 of the characters have special endings, 4 of the characters do not. So, as I say, I'm going for the best ending with Jim. So,
Oh my god.
back to the reagent. You do not have to give the other characters daylight antivirus.
Oh my
It is
god.
entirely optional, but I do anyway. Partly
Oh my
because
God.
it wastes time.
Hey there.
That's one for me.
Hey there. Hey, hey.
One for Yoko, as she stood right there.
Hey.
Kevin.
I need that, man. I need that, man. Here.
Kevin should dose himself up. Which he has. Right, one for Thanatos.
I was thinking.
Hey there.
And
Hey, hey.
Oh my god.
10 seconds.
Give me a break.
Hey there.
One to escape with. Let's go! So go back to the second hall. Heal myself while we're here, actually. And if you turn to the character's left, and you come out of the door. Turn right, head to the ladder at the end and climb down. About face. Run to the end of the corridor, unlock the door and head through. Find yourself back in the President's room. Head through and head on through to the drawing room. Head out of the drawing room. As soon as you're out the drawing room, turn left. If you haven't found the spectacles, the brass spectacles, you will need to go through the entrance hall. You do have enough time. Just. Okay, so go through testing passage. That music means that the Tyrant is in this room. So you might have to do a little bit of dodging. Climb down. Okay, I actually had a little bit of iframes there. So as I was coming off the ladder, I did not get hit by the Tyrant. Out of the first floor, out of the door at the end of the corridor, turn immediate right, follow the corridor all the way down to the end. And through the double doors. You'll find yourself back at the back square. At this point, run forward. And all you have to do now is wait for the timer to end. You can go around picking up any items that you need.
Here's what I'm thinking.
And then prepare yourself for the final battle. Now, word of caution. Once the cutscene at the end has played, or you skip it, depending on which you choose to do, you will have wasps that escape from the tower. Make sure you are zigzagging all the way, unless you've got somebody who is a crack shot, like David, who's suspiciously good crack shot, for being a handyman, or Kevin. They can normally take out the wasps that escape, but it's not a guarantee. 50 seconds to wait. Like I say, this... You can't do anything now apart from wait for the countdown timer to count down. I will admit, when I speed run this, at this point, if I need it, I go to the toilet. Like I say, there's literally nothing you can do. Once the cutscene plays, or you skip the cutscene depending on what you want to do.
What was that?
The wasps will be free, so you need to start zigzagging. And you need to head to the gate on the wall, or the small door on the wall. So let's do that now. Make sure you're zigzagging. Doesn't stop them from getting you, it just makes it harder for them to get you. Go on through. And the wasps will stop attacking you now. Now, here there's a couple of items that you can grab hold of. Healing items, weapons, things like that. Once you're ready, you can either climb up the flatbed of the lorry, or you can climb up the ladder that's over on the left. Either way, once you get to a certain point, in this case climbing up the hole in the middle of the road, you will activate the cutscene that introduces you to the second to last tyrant fight. Skip that cutscene because you know what's coming up.
Why now? What should I do?
The only problem with the grenade launcher is you stand stock still while you're reloading it. Now, if you watch the other playthrough, I showed you where the rocket launcher was, but in this case, I'm not going to do it the rocket launcher way. Once Tyrant's down, another cutscene will play. And this is where we take on Tyrant for the second time. Once you get control of the character, head over to this little tank thing in the corner, grab hold of the ampoule shooter. Reload it. Don't bother equipping it and then reloading it, just reload it. Because that has a double action effect of equipping it and reloading it. Make sure you hit the Tyrant. It will kill the Tyrant. Because I have injected myself with daylight and I have a vial of the daylight, I will escape with the best ending for Jim, which tries to be a comedy ending, but honestly, if you have any time with Jim, you'll realise it's not a comedy ending, it's just the final nail in the coffin for Jim in terms of character.
Uh-oh. Hey! Thanks. You're the man.
See, that's meant to be a comedy ending. Really isn't. Not if you spent any time with Jim. So, that was Decisions doing the base route. So that's both routes shown to you, and I've also told you how to get the bad ending for each of the characters, the good ending for each of the characters, and the average ending for each of the characters. So, I hope that helps. I hope that helped you. I hope that it's given you an idea of what to do. Obviously, I was playing on easy, so the majority of weapons and heals will change depending on the difficulty that you're playing on. But like I say, I hope that's given you a chance and an idea of what to do. So, with that being said, obviously I will be moving on to File 2 next and be doing a walkthrough for each of the levels on that game. I'll also be doing the same thing as in playing easy and infinite, with the exception of one level. But yes, thank you for watching, thanks for being here. It is, as ever, appreciated. In terms of alternative endings, they are on my channel. It's a few years back now, but they are on my channel. So yes, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.